What's up, everybody? Good morning. Welcome to Trading Live with Bubba. It is Tuesday, the 13th of May, and there's a little action. Not great, but a little action. But we do have a trade right now in the euro currency. So we have to flip over to our 1 minute and see what we can make out of this. And we have a trade filled at 111.84 and a half. Okay, with a stop at 112.03. Okay, and we'll see what else is going on here. While we're watching, not a hell of a lot, kind of quiet. Again, there's a little bit of action, but still not really what we're looking for. Markets are up pretty big, which is a little bit surprising after yesterday's rally. But they have come back fairly strong. The Dow is very weak. Obviously on probably UNH, but at the end of the day, we're looking at markets that, again, one of the things we don't have in here right now is the speed that goes along with the market, which makes it always problematic. You need that emotion, you need that speed, and we're just not getting it. So we'll see what it indeed looks like over the future here. And again, we're in the euro currency right now, but nothing else to really do. So why don't we go ahead and take a peek at the rest of the markets and see at the things we look at, what they're doing. Last week was a mediocre week. We had a couple of winners, a couple of losers. Apple, nothing to do. It's in the middle of nowhere. A little bit more of a rally. Maybe we can get something here. But right now, there's not a trade I would make. Okay, Amazon, certainly would be looking to sell Amazon and sell some call spreads here. Let's see what it looks like. AMZN. I'm going to sell these for Friday. Okay, Amazon. Let's see here, 215. 217.50. It's a little short of what I want. I'm going to go ahead and work an order there at $1. Okay, to sell that spread. Let me enter that. Okay. Coin, which has exploded today, breaking way out here. Let's see what coin looks like. It would certainly take a potential trade there. Okay, so coin, let's see here, 242.50. Let's look at the 245, 247.50 for $1. I'll take that. And again, these are for Friday. Okay, and let's go back to the main board and see what's going on. Not much happening. Our euro currency is a small winner at the moment. Certainly, we'll see if there anything comes out of there. But again, we're not really moving at any kind of clip that I would expect anything tremendous. A crowd needs a little bit more of a rally back up to about 460 before I would do anything there. Meta, again, we sold it last week. Didn't work out. Looked good for a little bit, but let's see what it looks like now. META. And Meta. Let's see here, 660, 662.50. I'll take that one for $1. Okay, and UNH, which we don't usually cover, but I know it's getting hammered once again. This might be a potential play. Really getting destroyed here. Certainly blow off position. And this would be a little bit more of an aggressive trade, trying to capture. This would be, we would sell a deep in the money put spread. Let's just see what the 335, 315 looks like. So 335, 330, we get a 1263 credit for a $20 spread, which means we're buying the 315 call for about $7.37. The call itself is actually trading at $11. So certainly would be one to go ahead and look at. Okay, so we put that on, and let's see what else is going on. Our euro currency is a little bit of a loser now. It was a winner, now it's a loser. We didn't do anything. We're still waiting. Again, the action is, relatively quiet. Can't seem to get any real action here in the overall market. So once again, we have to sit back patiently and wait. So we'll just flip over and go back to Google. Nothing to do on Google. Nothing to do on IWM. It's close. I would look at IWM here as a possible. And just for those who are just tuning in, we're selling a spread in Amazon, the 215, 217.50 for $1. Coin, 245, 247.50 for $1. And the UNH, a little bit more aggressive. We're selling the 315, 330. We're selling 335, 315 put spread for a 1263 credit. Those are filled. And we sold Meta as well, the 660, 662.50. So we'll see what happens there. And Microsoft could have been something, but we're going to sit back and wait. MSTR, not enough. Nugget, nothing for us. NVIDIA, something to look at. Let's see if we got what we can get out of here of NVIDIA. And again, I'm doing these for this Friday. Okay. NVIDIA, 131, 132. I'm going to sell that for 40 cents. 131, 142. Okay. And the Qs, certainly would like to do that. I'm going to look at that for today. Okay, let's see what it looks like. Today is the 13th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You want to be a little aggressive here. If you think that maybe we've seen the highs of the day, 515, 516 for 43 cents. Take a shot at that. SMCI, it's still really in too much of a tight range. Although, again, it would be something to potentially look at. But again, I don't want to overload positions as well. XYZ, nothing. SPY would be something as well. But again, let's see what it looks like. SPY. And pretty aggressive trade. I'm not going to take it. Too tight, and I don't want to go out of strike, so we'll sit back. Tesla, something to potentially look at. Had a nice little rally here. Let's see what that looks like. If you were here when we put the euro currency trade on, move your stop to break even. We are short, for those who are just tuning in, we're short the euro currency from up here. Okay, move your stop to break even. Okay, and Tesla, 322.50, 325 for $1.05. Yeah, I'll take a whack at that as well. Okay. So we have a number of trades on right now. Okay. I don't think we need to do too much more here. Let's see what looks at our trading board and see if there's anything else to do. You're probably stopped out with a profit now in the euro currency, which is fine. Again, we don't. There isn't much going on, but we have a number of trades we did put on. So we'll see what that all comes out to be. But here where we're trying to day trade, there is not much to day trade right now. This has been the rule rather than the exception for quite a while. But we're not going to force a trade. We're going to let the markets do what they do. Okay, there's no reason for us to force it. Okay, and again, we did put on UNH and everything we did was for the 16th. Okay, we did the 315, 335. So we'll see if we can get any action there. And all the trades we were working filled. Okay, so we have NVIDIA, 131, 132. Amazon, 215, 217.50. Qs, hold on one second. Qs 515, 516. Coin 245, 247.50. Tesla 320, 250, 325. Okay, so we have a number of trades on, and again, we're just kind of looking for some action here as the markets continue to climb. Interesting enough, so now we're back into the markets running. Again, but we did put on a number of spreads this morning, and we'll see how that plays out. In the meantime, not a lot here, so we'll see. We'll continue to watch and wait and see if anything does overall develop. I would think that overall, markets are getting a little bit top heavy now after the big rally. As we look at the longer term charts here on the S&P, and you're getting a little bit. You're very much overbought here. You're very much overbought here. Again, it doesn't mean that they have to go down right now. It just means that there's a greater likelihood that they will pause and see some potential selling before. I mean, this is just, again, something that you have to be aware of. But we have now gone well below the 200-day moving average, now back above it. So let's see if this rally is real. Okay. Certainly, it doesn't look. It's kind of soft, and again, really the sad part is the lack of volume and the lack of participation here. So it makes it a much bigger challenge overall. But again, this is you have to deal with the market you have, not the market you want, as they say. And good thing we got stopped out of our euro currency because it's going out. Maybe it'll give us another shot at it. No, see, there's no volume along with it. So once again, we're now just sitting here waiting. But I don't see much for us to do. We put on a number of trades for Friday's expiration, sold some credit, and we'll see what happens here. But overall, it's relatively quiet here right now, with not a lot going on overall. And that's, again, something that we have to, be in tune with, because it makes it harder to trade when there's really very little action. I mean, basically, you can see consolidation, not much action. So you have to, be aware and be ready. Okay. And again, I don't see much to do here. So we'll just watch for a couple more minutes, but we'll probably cut this a little bit short because, again, there's no sense in wasting time when there's nothing to do. Okay, that's one of the things you have to remember. When there's nothing to do, there's nothing to do. And that's why we resort to going to spreads, because there's nothing here for us to be active on. So there's no real point to try to be active. So All right, Luis, I'm going to call it a day here. There's nothing to do. We had one day trade, which we profited on slightly, and we put on a number of spreads, which we'll update on Thursday. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you back here on Thursday morning. Take care.
You know how the financial world goes. Here comes the buzzkill. Please make sure to take some time to read this boring disclaimer. We will owe you one.